Hi Gemini, this is Psychic Tracy Brown coming to you today to do your November 2018 horoscope. What is around Gemini for the month of November? Please, Father God, please show me what is around Gemini for the month of November. Thank you, Father God. Please show me. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. Please authorize me to see and say anything that you want Geminis to know. Geminis are your loves. They're your beloveds. Please allow me to see and speak on your behalf. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amen. Amen. All right. Let's get this party started. There's a cover-up of sorts, Gemini. All right? That you're very emotional about. And you're sitting on the cover-up. All right? And the blue represents I had to do it this way, right? Do you? Really? But the white represents maybe the understanding of releasing the information, right? You just want to do it in a way that makes you feel good, right? There is a fire sign man that crosses this information, and also an earth sign man that crosses this information, that whatever this information is, it's not going to work to your advantage, all right? You're going to feel like you got stabbed in the back by 1 or 2 persons, right? Because you're holding information that's pertinent, all right? It just causes a conflict that shouldn't be there, right? But I don't know if it matters. You get what you want anyway, Gemini, all right? You get what you want. It is a solid background, and you get what you want. But it's kind of like you get what you want, but at what cost? That's, I think, what I'm trying to say. Because I think you're going to get what you want anyway. So I don't know if the secrecy is healthy, Gemini. Or not talking to people is healthy. There is definitely something here about work, but work falls in your attitude. There is something here about money that's coming through. That's good, work and money. There is something about flip-flopping or having flip-flopping emotions and stitching yourself back together, and you're passionate one way, you're passionate another way. You're kind of like, but it's all internal. I'm not sure if you're necessarily displaying any of this externally to people. And a mother or a mother figure is going to be at the helm of all of this. A mother or a mother figure is going to be at the helm of all of everything that you're going through. She is a rock. She has her pulse on everything. There's so much growth around this woman. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a mother figure. Cerebrally, she's very, very strong. She just has a really good backbone. Interesting enough, she's facing the swords, though, right? The 10 of Swords. So you can't trick this person, Gemini. It's almost like she knows. And she will tell you what she knows, but I think she just does it gently. What you don't want to do is break her, though. You don't want to break this one that is emotionally strong. Especially with all of this. To me, this is like a 15-year-old, especially with all of this choppiness, but it's all internal. You're not displaying it. It definitely could involve money, which is why the coins are here. You know, I rarely read the cards, but it does fall in my hopes and fears. So I'm just going to read the Two of Pentacles so you can get a better understanding of what I'm trying to say for you. Juggling finances. Be flexible. Walking a tightrope. You know what I mean? Like, you ever see someone walking a tightrope and you're like, they must be scared, but they can't show it, because if they show the fear they have inside of them, they'll go over the tightrope. That's what I think you're going through, Gemini. Money fluctuations. Splitting up resources. Working hard to make ends meet. Skillful manipulation. And I think manipulation is a good thing. Everyone thinks manipulation is a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. Need to make a decision. Good news, a gift, a change of job or environment. Sailing off. Movement or travel. Oh, I keep forgetting that because the sailboats are in the cards. Movement or travel that alters your life. A journey, everything changes. Taking from Peter to pay Paul. Time is money. Money you thought wasn't there, you're right, isn't, but other money does become available. It looks like there's work, but no reward. Like, it's like, I'm working, but I hate it. Good news or a gift is on the way. So what I'm getting here, Gemini, is that this is not speaking up. This is just a lot of conflict. The conflict's created by some fire sign male. Also, there is a earth sign male that also seems to be participating in this. What I don't like is these three cards. So this is juggling of finances. This is a water sign woman or mother figure. And this is the Ten of Swords. So what I'm going to say to you, Gemini, is be honest. Just be honest. I don't know what this is about, but be honest. Whatever you think, you're probably wrong about. In terms of the secrecy, in terms of keeping quiet about something, it may not work to your advantage, all right? Because this person is a wonderful, loving person, but she's facing the swords, the Ten of Swords. And I don't want the Ten of Swords to be you. I don't want this to be you, all right? Or I don't want this person to, that's what I think I'm saying. I don't want this person to see you as this. So I'm going to read the Ten of Swords so you can understand what I'm trying to say. Emotional cutoff, a decision that alters your life, which isn't a bad thing, but if you're carrying a little bit of dishonesty into the decision, I think is what I'm trying to say. Negative thinking, depression, unhappiness. That's what this card represents. Hitting bottom, hitting rock bottom, definitely means travel. The only way is up. So I think it's very important to understand that Geminis could be going through something. Many Geminis could be going through something. I'm going to say Geminis, talk. I think that's going to be the key here. Talk and talk to everyone. Like, this is one, like, just, I'm telling you, that is going to be the key to Geminis not creating this, not creating this, not letting these people reveal the truth. It's not, none of this is going to work out for you. And I feel that this person, you don't want this person to look at you in a bad light. Okay? It's all coming down to juggling finances, travel, and heightened emotions. But again, it's like the tightrope, not saying what is going on. So you're going through something, Gemini, and I respect what you're going through. You're definitely going through something. Speak up. Many Geminis are pregnant. And having money problems, but the new year will still bring money problems. Now I'm thinking about it. November is not going to be the best for Gemini, and going into the new year still might have some money problems. You know, but the ships are coming in. There's hope. One thing about Geminis is that there is a lot of hope. The ships are coming in, and family matters. Look at this. Look at this pregnancy. There's a lot of pregnancy still coming up for Geminis. Look at you guys. I'm back to talking about pregnancies. Yes. This is a journey. This is home. This is major changes. This is 3 of Swords, fire sign woman. 3 of Swords, major changes. Major changes for a fire sign woman, probably. I don't know. But maybe changes for the better could involve. This is definitely a decision. The 8 of Swords is making a decision, very concrete, very strong. This is traveling. This is familiar surroundings, or traveling to familiar surroundings. And the 9 of Pentacles is just, you know, your future cards are really good. The 9 of Pentacles is a card of, you know, structure and order, and just a really good home to enter into. So this is travel. Got a lot of travel cards here. Wheel of Fortune is a travel card. This is travel by car, travel by air, travel by car. Got a lot of travel cards in the past already. 8 of Cups is 8 of Cups is 8 of Cups is, I wonder, this is so hard to read all of a sudden. Where am I? Okay, there you go. 8 of Cups is, you know, it's a goodbye card, but it's facing good news. It's a goodbye card, facing good news, facing a child. What does this mean? Oh, God. This is travel. It is a goodbye card, but it's a good, in your case, Gemini, it's a good goodbye. Turning your back on something, that's a good thing. And then facing a good news, or facing a child. Good news about money. A little bit of confusion. You know, there's just a lot going on with you, Gemini. This month is going to be a little topsy-turvy. There's an air sign woman that is a little sneaky around you. You can't trust this air sign woman. I'm telling you, she is sneaky. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be really happy that you're going through something. But I would say with this air sign woman, just be completely still. Add no drama. Yeah, I wouldn't tell this person too much. That's the one person I wouldn't tell anything to. Money's big. Money's big, but the generosity of money is going to come to you. You just have a career or success that you're trying to get to, and you're wondering if you're going to get there. You will. You get stuck when you talk about money. That is your biggest problem. You get stuck when you talk about money, Gemini. Family matters, going to karma waters, and then feeling a little isolated or stuck in the long haul. But what does it matter? This is ornery energy. Also could be a child. Watch your moral compass. Again, this is a card of communicating. That's the theme for Geminis this month. The theme is communication. All right? You're very strong, Geminis. Geminis are very strong people. You are free to go. you are like in your mind, like there's a lot inside your mind, and that's where your strength comes from. But no surprise, because Libras, Gemini, and Aquarius are very cerebral people, so that totally makes sense that your mind is where your money lies. But you're very serene right now. You're very strong. You know, you're not letting people see you sweat, even though inside I think you are walking a tightrope, and it could be over money. But you're still very, very strong. You're going to have all the resources to make it. Your only problem is going to be drugs, alcohol, or drinking. That is going to be your problem. And something to do with this air sign woman, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman. You know, that's going to be where your conflict rolls up. Deception is not your friend. We talked about that in the beginning. The other card wasn't deception, but looking like a liar is not going to be your friend. Try not to be deceptive. Try not to lie. It just will not work for you. And omitting information is lying. But the sun does shine on you, and family loves you. And you have to remember that moving forward. There's a fight here with the water sign man. And then there's a fight here with a fire sign man who acts like he's 19. But there's victory, there's work somewhere. I think it's so funny. This card keeps coming up for a lot of signs this month. I think you've made some concrete decisions as a future card, all right, that you were very passionate about, because that's where the red shows up. Some concrete decision. I think you did it for love of family, and the reason why it's concrete is because the mountains are in the back. I think you may change your mind and give yourself permission to change your mind, period. Give yourself permission to say, you know, I want to do something different. There's an air sign male and an earth sign male that is going to help you grow or help you come out of some stresses. For some Geminis, there is a choice between an air sign and an earth sign. They're both really good, but you're stressing. I think when someone stresses, especially if they're dating more than one person, I don't think you can see the quality of the one person over the other person. I would say choose. But because they're both in really good positions, I can't tell you which one to choose. I can only tell you if the person is in the past, but if they're in the present and the future, it doesn't matter, because it could show up like this, like they both are just really good people. What I can tell you about these two people is that they do not act in any way identical. So you're getting something from the air sign, you're getting something from the earth sign. Stop stressing. Don't make it a Gemini world. Stop stressing. Just choose. Choose and get to know the one. Period. For other Geminis, there's a water sign man that might have come a little bipolarish, but over time he's cleaned himself up and he wants to start over again. You're a little worried about starting over, but he is coming back solid as a rock. For other Geminis, there is a water sign woman that maybe should be in the past now, because there's some, like, you've sabotaged so much, Gemini, with this water sign woman, that it's only now that you've decided that you love this woman, and good luck with that, because the one thing I can tell you about a water sign woman is that when they get mad, You know, that shell is there for a reason. That shell, that's there for a reason. So sometimes they never come from under that shell. All right, guys. For others, there's massive change that's going to happen in the month of November. I'm going to say it this way. There is an earth sign woman that is amazing, very serene, very easy breezy, loves money, focuses on money. That's what you love too, Gemini. She will bejewel you. She will take care of you. Choose the earth sign woman. And for others, there's a fire sign man that is very, very sexual, very sensual, loves you with bodily care, okay? Takes care of you, takes care of your body, loves you. Choose the fire sign man. Not such a bad reading, Gemini. I think the beginning part is, you know, how you communicate. I think it's ending up very, very well. What is the final outcome for Gemini? What is the final outcome for Gemini? I hate when this doesn't do a smooth. I like it smooth. You guys know I only pick from the center, so it doesn't matter what's on the ends. I only pick from the center, and so I'm going to pick you. A win-win. Look at that, Gemini. A win-win. So, what is the win-win? The win-win is there's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach, but they're talking to each other. Gemini, the theme, no secrets. That truly is the theme. You know what I like about this card? One person has their hat on, and the other person probably had the hat on but took it off, meaning being receptive to hearing. Okay? What else is in the background here? Working. There's somebody working. The birds are always angelic beings trying to assist you. It's also the number 14, so 5 is about change. Clearly it's in the winter months because they're clothed and there is no leaves on the trees, which means sometimes, you know, winter usually means being a little frozen in time. And so you might be frozen, but talk to people. All right. I like the blue socks because that is softer emotions, more God-related emotions, you know, not the heavy blues that shows up, you know. This is very soft hue of blue, which means wanting to have a conversation that's soft and easy breezy. All right. Sitting on a stone that's made well. All right. Making concrete decisions by talking. All right. Thank you, Geminis. Thank you for putting up with me. If anybody wants to elaborate more on what I have to say, email me for your own personal readings at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. That's Psychic Tracy, Tracey, Brown @yahoo.com. Subscribe, share, like, comment. I love the comments. But share. Apparently, these readings are really good, and I'm honored for people that say that. Share it with others. Share it with other Geminis. Thanks, guys. See you later.